What is going on, everybody? So, another knife review for you guys. This is a brand I've been looking to buy for a while. I just haven't pulled the trigger on it before. It's obviously an Emerson, you guys saw by the title. And I've always enjoyed their design, the kind of basic bare bones but ergonomic type looking feel to their handles and blades. I just haven't wanted to get another all black knife for a while. I kind of like having a little bit of variety, and most of their knives are not flippers, and I am more of a flipper guy. They came out with a flipper model, I want to say just about 2 years ago. It was their first flipper model, or from my understanding, their first flipper model. It was interesting, I liked it, however it just wasn't exactly my favorite. I've always liked the CQC7 of their models of knives the most. So when I saw this come out, I believe it was earlier this year, or it might have come out at the end of last year, I had to pick it up. It's a variation of the CQC7, and it is called the Freedom Defender. Even though it is a CQC7, it's the Freedom Defender is the name of this special edition. It's a joint collaboration with Ernie Emerson and Randy Couture from UFC or MMA fighting. Try to get this to focus for you guys. It's also a joint collaboration with Affliction. So you can see Flipper C7 made in USA, Wave Feature US patent, Emerson, Affliction, model number or serial number 181. And then Affliction Freedom Defender for the special edition. And what's really great about this is that with Randy Couture partnering with Ernie Emerson and Affliction on this, is that a portion of all these sales go to the charity that Randy Couture created, and it goes to military veterans, I believe ones that were injured in the line of duty or that are having issues from after finishing their tour of duty. And that obviously is just a bonus to get such a sweet, cool knife in an awesome edition, something that I've wanted to pick up for a while, but also to support the troops and go to a good cause. So I'm really happy about that. Obviously, the main differences with this from a standard CQC7 is that it is black Cerakoted or black PVD coated on here. Wow, there's a lot of light shining off of that. The liners are done again in a red powder coat or Cerakote on here all the way through. The screws on the pocket clip done in that red, and then the Affliction Freedom Defender badge on the back of the blade, the all blacked out pocket clip, and then I opted for the bead and paracord band at the end, so it gives you a little bit extra grip on it. But you can see really nice in the hand. Obviously it's a CQC7 if you've seen them before, if you've handled these, it feels exactly the same. That nice grippy G10, again, something that I've wanted to, or has drawn me to get in these knives. I do like that good grip in the hand. So get this to focus. It does not want to focus on this knife. There we go. So it is a Tonto again. I love the Tonto shape of knives, probably my favorite shape for a knife blade. It is chisel ground, so obviously you can see our V ground here on the back. Flat, pretty typical for most Emersons. What I was most surprised about this knife is how well it flips, or how fast it flips out. I've handled some of these years ago at some knife shows, and I thought the flipping action was fine on them. It was obviously folding knives, not with a flipper on them. So either using the thumb disc that's on here. Let's see if we can get a tight shot on that. Nope. Yep. So thumb disc there. And I thought they were all right. But this one really flips well. I believe it is on bearings, where in the past, years ago, again, these used to be on washers, push washers. So now it's on, I believe this is on bearings now. Flips out terrific. And you have the wave feature, obviously, pull it out of the pocket. That obviously deploys it the best if you need it for a tactical situation or, a quick response issue there. However, I think really the other way that you would ever use this, and most often you're going to use it, is this flipper. It is a pretty big flipper. It gives you a pretty good guard on the front here, on your finger. So some people don't like having big flippers. Some people, it doesn't bother them. You know, I have so many different knives that I don't mind how this looks here. You know, it probably does stick out a little too much for people's taste, but your finger drops into it very nicely. You can pull it back, it flips open no problem. You can push button it, goes even faster. So either way it works perfectly. Pocket clip on there with the Affliction name. But just a really nice color combo here. Just enough accents all around it with the screws in red, the liners in red, the additional badging on the back of the blade, the standard Ernest Emerson badging on the front, and then again, very sharp out of the box. Nice sharp point here at the end. Show you the packaging it came in. Standard Emerson box. Freedom Defender 7 for the CQ7. There was some additional print cards in here for the charity, I believe. Let me see if it's in here. I'll open this back up for you guys. Shipping info. Just the standard Emerson info there. And anything else in here? Oh, here it is. Just in case you guys wanted to get info on it, this is the GI Foundation Extreme Couture that portions of the sales of this knife goes to. So I will leave that there for you guys to check out. Okay, get that out of the way. And then just some size comparisons for you and some info on this one. It's the standard specs as most CQ-C7s. So this one you're looking at a overall length of 8 inches, and you're looking at a blade length of 3.3 inches. And I think the thickness on this is 0.125 on the blade. You can see that V grind there. And then the steel on these is S35VN. I'm not sure when Emerson switched that. I thought in the past they used to be all CPM 154, but this is S35VN, so very nice, obviously specialized and focused on knife steel, that S35VN there. But I'm really pleased with this knife. The additional bonus besides the skull bead on there that I got and the paracord at the end, and obviously this being a special edition knife, was you get a shirt as well with it. And I'm not sure if this is sold anywhere beyond Emerson Knives website, but pretty nice shirt actually. Move the knife out of the way. Nice material, pretty cool design here with the skull, the two CQ7 knives, you know, with the pocket clip facing side and the front facing side all there. I'll flip this out. American flag on there, established 1979. So I thought it was a pretty sweet shirt. I've worn it. It feels nice, breathable, all good, but nice, cool design. Black, red, gray. Can't go wrong with that. And then obviously the knife itself with just a good special edition color combo that I like a lot. S35VN steel on it. Just a really good size. This is probably my optimal size knife that I really like. You know, that 8 inches, 8 to 8.5, 3 to 3.75 inch blade length. That's really probably the sweet zone for what I would carry and utilize. This probably won't carry. I'll probably keep this in the collection box, collection case, just because I don't really want to mess it up too much. I have enough other EDC knives I can utilize, and just because now I've gotten a good feel on Emerson, I think what I'll want to do is maybe pick up another one as just a beater version. Not this version, but a similar CQ-C7 or something else around this size from them. Maybe one of the other flippers. And have that as a standard carry knife. Give you a size comparison on this, and also something similar. This is my Jesse Jarez model 75, and you can see this is a V-ground knife as well. So put that there. A little bit smaller knife. Obviously, have a little bit more of the curvature to it. We'll flip it this way, just so you can see. Love this knife. One of the first knives I got, really, when I started getting into knife collecting, and still have it to this day. Gorgeous hand-done knife, and really for a good price I got it from Jesse for. Still waiting to get my custom from him. I think it was 2013 he had opened his books, and if you got on them, it was going to be a 5-year wait, I think, at that point. I just reached out to him as I think it just hit the 4-year mark to see where things were, and he said he's delayed. It's like another 2 or 3 years after that. So really looking forward to when I get on the books with that, or actually made for that, because I am on the books, but get my own custom, fully custom, where I can tell them everything I want done on it. And now I'm getting off on a tangent on a knife I haven't used or opened and checked out in a while, and I'm again falling back in love with it. So that's pretty cool. If you ever get one of Jesse's knives, I'd recommend it. But getting back to what the video is about, which is the Emerson. See if there's anything else. This is a pretty small. This is a Browse Blade Silent Soldier. People are pretty familiar with this model and Browse's knives, so again, just another size comparison for you. And lastly, this is kind of my always go-to, J. Koback Quayback. So a little bit smaller than a Quayback. All right, so that's the video. Give you one last macro view of the knife. See the lockup on there. And again, I haven't done videos in a while, so I apologize if I've been rambling a little bit or if I misspoke on something. And I'm also filming in a different room because I haven't gotten my office fully set up here in the new house we're in. Once we get that, I'm going to try and get a really good video setup in there with a photo box, shadow box kind of thing, with a table and the chair and everything, so that the lighting's all good. And I got a few more things coming to get videos of, so I'll keep working on that. But in the meantime, you guys take care, and I will catch you later.